Hi, and welcome to my continuation of my theory of reviewing the Walt Disney anime movie in order from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and onward up to the present, 2021, 2022. Okay? So, this is my continuation of my theory of reviewing the Walt Disney anime movie in order. For today, I'm on the 20th Walt Disney anime movie, and today I'm reviewing the AristoCats. This is my movie review of the AristoCats movie review. Okay? So, um, everybody, everybody wants to be a cat. Everybody, everybody wants to be a cat. So, let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts and opinion are on the AristoCats. Do you think it overrated, underrated? You grew up with the movie in your childhood? Is it one of your favorite, one of your least favorite? Let me know your thoughts and opinion on the AristoCats, and let me get into my movie review of the AristoCats. Okay. Um, so the AristoCats were directed by Walt Disney, starring Phil Harris, Everett Gaber, Sterling Holloway, Scatman Crothers, Dean Clark, Gary Durbin, Liz English. Um, Release date December 24th, 1970. Running time 79 minutes. Budget $4 million. Box office $191 million. Um, the AristoCats is a 1970 American anime romance musical comedy film produced by Walt Disney Production and directed by Walt Disney. The 20th Disney animated feature film is based on a story by Tom McGowan and Tom Rowe, revolve around a family of AristoCats and how an alley cat acquaintance helped them after a butler had kidnapped them to gain his mistress' fortune, which was intended to go to them. Okay? Rotten Tomato, the critic, Rotten Tomato gave it the AristoCats 64%. The audience on Rotten Tomato gave it 70%. Okay? Um, now, um, let me see here. The best thing I like about the AristoCats is that it got a good voice cast, and if you someone like me that grew up watching a bunch of the old TV shows like the Andy Griffin Show, Duke the Hatter, Gunsmoke, The Honeymooners, Green Acres, a lot of the old shows, then you're gonna like the voice actors. Okay, that did the voice for a lot of the characters in this movie. Okay, but the new generation today, they're not gonna understand or know who the voice actors are. They might either don't like the movie or think the movie's okay, or either like the movie or might probably won't, in my opinion, know who the voice actors are. Okay, um, but someone like me, like I said a while ago, someone like me that grew up watching a bunch of the old shows in my childhood, um, when I was watching this movie, I was like, they look familiar. They look familiar. They sound familiar. That's what I mean. They sound familiar. Okay? Um, because you had Napoleon, voiced by Pat Graham, and I knew Pat Graham from Green Acres, and Mr. Haney. Duchess, voiced by Eva Gabor. Lisa Douglas on Green Acres. And that's where I knew her from. And then Lappy, voiced by George Lindsay. He did Goober on the Andy Griffin Show. That's where I knew him from, and that's why I was like when I heard their voice in this movie, I'm like, they sound familiar, and I looked them up. I'm like, oh, that's why they sound familiar. Okay, so first of all, like I do in all my movie review of the Walt Disney anime movie. First of all, do I think the movie overrated? No. Do I think the movie underrated? Definitely, I do believe it's underrated. It's not one of those that I think people don't talk about. Okay, I don't think it's one of the best. I don't think it's one of the worst. I think it's the one that you can stick in, watch it with your kids, with your family, and get entertainment out of it. And it is funny. It's entertainment from beginning to end. It got a couple problems that hurt the movie for me, in my opinion, but it's not a bad movie, and I enjoy it. Um, it's the one that you can watch over and over and enjoy it. Um, I heard the movie. I heard the movie before. Cause like I told you, there are some that I never seen before or I never heard before, but this is one that I heard before. Um, I like the movie. Uh, I grew up with, I think, a couple times when I was a little kid, but I didn't watch it over and over. So there's some other one that I watched more when I was a little kid than others. And the AristoCats, I probably watched like 1 or 2 times when I was a little kid, and that's it. But I did have it. I did have it on VHS tape when I was a little kid. This is my VHS tape of the AristoCats when I was a little kid, from my childhood. Okay? And here my VHS tape of the AristoCats from my childhood. Okay? Um, so, there's a chance that I'll probably like it more than some of y'all. Okay? Okay? Uh, so, the villain in the movie is the butler, Edgar, kidnapped the cat, so he can try to get the estate. That's what he thinks. Um, so I have 2 problems with the movie, and let's talk about it. One problem I have with it is um, I wish they would show more of Edgar as a villain in the movie. Because every Walt Disney movie they have a villain, they would set up the villain and show more of the villain in each of the Walt Disney movies. Okay. So I wish they would show more of the butler because the butler was hilarious. I like it when he was trying to get away from the dog, and the dog bites his leg. Hilarious. One of my favorite scenes in the movie. Okay. Lafayette. I'm the leader. So that's one of the problems I have with the movie. Yeah, I would they would show more. They would show more of the butler. I would they would let me see here. I would they would show Madam finding out or telling the audience about the butler being the kidnapper. I get they wanted the audience to assume that at the end, Madam uh, already know at the end that Edgar was the kidnapper. But for me, I would they would put that in the movie where Madam find out and yelled at Edgar and start beating him on the head with like umbrella or something and yelling at him. I wish they would have like some kind of thing where Madam found out that Edgar was the one that kidnapped the kitten, her cat. Okay, that's probably the biggest problem I have with the movie. Okay, one of the biggest problems. And like I said, more Edgar, cause he's good. Um, and another problem I have with the movie is Tom and O'Malley. Um, he just comes in and Dutchie automatically falls in love with them. Whereas, whereas Lady and the Tramp, he got in trouble and Lady yelled at him to say, go away. So, so, here, he didn't really get no consequences or yell at. He got, you know, the only thing she said to him was, only thing she said to him was, we gotta be going in the morning and or Madam, she would be worried about her. Hey, and Tramp, like in Lady and the Tramp got yelled at and said, you lied to me, all this stuff. So, that's the only problem I have with, that's another problem I have with the movie. So those two things I have problem with the AristoCats. But other than that, I think it's the underrated Walt Disney anime movie. I find it enjoyable, funny. If it were uh, for me, I would fix those two problems. And if I would fix those two problems, I think the critics or fans would like the movie more. That's how I would fix the movie. I didn't mind. I didn't mind the cat playing the piano. I didn't mind the Lafayette and them chasing Edgar and biting his leg when he's driving the motorcycle. It was hilarious. So I think this is an underrated um, Walt Disney movie. And for that, I'm gonna give the AristoCat a B plus. Okay. Um, thank y'all for watching, and let me know. Let me know what you thought on the AristoCat. And like I said, I did see a few times, watch it a few times in my childhood. This is my VHS tape of it from my childhood. But it's not it's not one of them that I watched like a million times or 100 times in my childhood. But I did see it like 2 or 3 times in my childhood. But I haven't watched it since I was a little kid. And then today I watched it for the very first time since I was a little kid, and I liked it. But like I told you, I have like a couple problems, and I told you what the I told y'all what the problem I had with the movie. Other than that, I think it's an underrated movie, and like I told you, I gave it a B plus, and so I liked it. Uh, I think it's an underrated movie, and thank you for watching. Look forward to another Walt Disney anime movie review. And new to my channel, the like button and subscribe. Everybody, everybody wants to be a cat. Thank y'all.